Hi everyone, tonight I'm going to show you how easy it is to make your very own website for free. So what you're going to want to do, first you're going to go to GoDaddy.com if you don't already have a domain name. You're going to go to GoDaddy.com and then you are going to type the name of the domain that you're looking for, and then you're going to hit search. It's going to pull it up. This one that I want is available. You're going to hit continue. A word of caution, when you go to your cart, GoDaddy's going to automatically add all this extra stuff that you do not need. But I want to bring attention to this right here in your cart. It says all domains come with Website Builder. Discover how easy it is to create and market your own website. As a bonus, try out premium features such as booking online appointments for 7 days at no extra cost. However, we don't care about the premium for right now because you want to have a free domain. And then you can see the domain that you're purchasing here. But here it's going to try and add full domain protection. Make sure that that is not on because that is going to add an extra $9.99. So make sure that you turn that off. Microsoft Essentials, make sure that that is turned off, that you do not want that, and that you only have the domains that you want to purchase, okay? If you have never purchased a domain from GoDaddy before, you'll probably get a special. It could even be 99 cents or something, but you're going to go ahead, put that in your cart, and then you're going to go ahead and pay. I am ready to pay. I'm going to check out. I am going to complete my purchase, and then we're just going to wait for it to go through. And then once that purchase goes through, we will be able to start creating your free website. Okay, so now it shows you just added 2 domains to your collection, and of course you're only going to be purchasing one. But you can see that your marketing premium US free trial is here. And again, we don't care about the premium unless you decide that you do want all of those extra features. So the next thing you're going to do is hit continue. Now at that point, it may go ahead and take you directly to start building your domain. But I'm going to get there from a different access point. If you have an account, you can go right here and select all products. And when you select all products, it will bring up your products. And then what you're going to want to do is go down where it says websites and marketing. You're going to click on that and select the domain that you want to start making your website on. Here we go. We're going to click the button that says set up. And it's going to ask you these questions. What are some features your website needs? You can put whatever you want to on there. Again, we don't want the premium features, so let's just say something else. Then you're going to hit continue. All right, what kind of website would you like? Cosmetics, hair, salon, style. I mean, it gives you some different choices suggested, but you can type your own. For instance, you could type legal. For notary, you could even type, if you type notary, it will allow you to do that. So you'll hit search and then you'll hit continue. Now, what should we call your website? You can call it whatever you want. Let's just call it Dallas Mobile Notary, just to put something out there, okay? Then you'll hit continue, and you see how this is just going step by step, and it's building your website's architecture, and it's doing it just like that. And look, this already has a simple layout for you. Now look at this, just right off the bat. If you really didn't do much else, this actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? It already created information here. Of course, you want to go in and customize this to your actual information. But as you can see, it already has some great stuff. Notary services that matter, our best moments at Dallas Mobile Notary. And it's got some built-in photos. It's like a slider here. See, and you can add your own custom pictures. It has a contact, places that you can edit. You can go in here and you can fix all of the times. But I just want to show you this. You can put in your address with a map. That is basically already set up, completely free. Now, what you want to do, if you want to make any changes, you see here, you've got your dashboard here. If you click on an element like this, Dallas Mobile Notary, you can come in here and type and change it to Austin if you want. Now, you can change it right there in this bar, but you can also change it over here to the right. So you can do it either way, and we'll just go ahead and stick with Dallas for now. You can make this bigger or smaller, the title. just by clicking on the element and then right here, making it smaller or bigger. You can align it to the left. See how it moved to the left? You can align it back to the middle. But for simplicity, we're just going to basically leave that like it is. Now, if you want to change what it says here, fast and affordable notary services, you can go in here, click on it, and start typing whatever you want, okay? It's completely editable. And if you click on it again, over on the right-hand side, you can see everything that you can change there. That's your headline. And then again, you can make it bigger or smaller. If you click on this, you're able to change it. And then contact us today. If you click on this button, you can change what this button says just by going over here to the right, contact us today, and then you can change the wording of that. You can say contact notary. Then if you want this to go to a particular link or particular page, right here, this is where you would do that. Link to any page, URL, phone number, or email. So right now what it's doing is when they click on it, it's going to the home page, to the top of the page. We're going to leave that as it is right now. And then we're going to scroll down here. Again, these are elements that you can change. So you can click on this. If you don't like that picture, you can click on it. You are able to put a description of that, which will give you SEO juice. So it's nice to put information in there about that. You can actually add a link so that when someone clicks on it, it will take them to a contact page, to more information or whatever you need. If you click on add link right down here at the bottom, if you turn that on, you're going to go down, and again, it's going to give you the option to link to a website URL. You can actually link to an outside URL, phone number, or email, so that if someone clicks on it, they will be taken there. For right now, we're just going to leave it like it is, and be sure and give your image description on each one of these, and then you can click on each one of these and change the wording in here to make it unique to you. And you can see, wow, this website's almost done. And in here, you're going to type whatever you want to, be creative and do whatever you want. And then this is your slider with different images. I would suggest going out and getting your own images because you don't want the same images that everybody else has. And I use a tool called canva.com. You can sign up at Canva, canva.com, and you can use the free. I use the pro because I use it on all of my websites, but they provide lots and lots of free graphics that you can use. So if you want to change the graphics in here, you're just going to click this button over here, change image, and then you're going to go over here and you can actually edit your images with GoDaddy Studio as well. But we're not going to do that for now. We're going to add some images. You can see this stock media that GoDaddy provides for you, and you can click more, and then you can see there is more stock images. You can even search by name. Let's just type the word Austin. No, wait, we're going to search the word Dallas. Let's do that. Dallas, and just see if there's any thing that looks like it is related to Dallas. Okay, here's a picture of Dallas. We can insert that, and it's going to change that image to this right here. So you are able to go in there and click on each one of these and change the image and put an image description. All right. And you can even change the way that it looks here. You can, if you click on this, you can change it to a circle or a square or portrait. You can change it to panoramic, but we're going to go ahead and put it back on fit to image. Okay. Also, if you want to zoom in on these controls right here allow you to zoom in on exactly what it is, and then that changes the image a little bit too. Then down below we have a contact us area. Type whatever you want to in here. Again, when you click on it, it gives you more information over here. And if you want to type in something right here, type in again anything that you want, just change the style, the font size. And for your hours, I would suggest going in there, fixing your hours to your unique hours. When you click on it, this pops up over here where you can go ahead and change your time. If it's not 9 a.m. to 5, you just click on it and then you select another time. Here, let's just say you close at 7:15, or if you want to select by appointment only, you can select that. but you're going to want to go in there and change the hours. So that's Monday. This is Tuesday. You can change every single day and make it as unique as you want. And then you can also go in here and put a message and say by appointment only. See how I typed by appointment only, and then that puts that message in right there. And then here you have a box. It says drop us a line, and that is customizable as well with a form. So here's the form, name, email, message. You can customize this any way that you want to as well. Here are the form fields. You can add forms. You can change the name. For example, this says name. You could go in here and click on it and change what it says. You could say first and last name, whatever you want the input to be in there. You are also able to make this required by clicking on this button right here, and then they will be required to enter that information. All right, and they are also able to attach files. Maybe you want them to attach files that need to be notarized so that you can review them, and that is right here. You can change what this says as well, and you can, if you don't want them to attach any attachments, you're going to click on this so that doesn't even show up. We're going to leave it like that. You have the send button. You can change what it says right there. You could say submit now. Okay, we were working on the send button here. You can go in here and type whatever you want. You can edit the button styles. This is pretty customizable. You can make the button circular like this. You can make it square. You can make it have a drop shadow. You can make it look like this where it's white and clear, but we will go back to the primary one. You can use your theme color, or you can actually change colors, and I'll show you that as well. Now this right here, this map is based upon what address you put in here. Okay, so if you want this map to show your address, you would just put in an address, put Dallas, Texas, and it'll go to Dallas, Texas at least. But if you put your actual address, it will show up here. You see that? Okay. And then you can always change it and adjust it. Let's just put the Ritz-Carlton, and now it has that dropper right there. You see that? Now also on the right, remember these are your tools right here. You can list your business on Google. You can click on that. If you don't want the map to show on your website, you can just turn that off and your map is gone. Okay, but why not have it on there? And then here you can enter your phone number and email, and that will then show up on here as well. But you want it to match because it's going to show up on Google too. Okay, so the most important thing is just remember that all of your tools are right here on the right, and when you click on something here, it's going to pop up over here. Okay, so that's connect with us. You can change that to whatever you want. And this section right here, you are able to add all of your social media. So for instance, if you have a Facebook page, you're going to enter the URL for your Facebook page, for your Twitter page, for example, twitter.com, and I'll just put Notary Socials, and then it's going to show the Twitter right here, and it's going to have that link. You can put Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, Pinterest, Yelp, Discord, Twitch. All of these things can show up here on the bottom. And then if you want people to subscribe, there's a subscribe here. Now remember, any of these elements that are on here, if you do not want them, you can just simply go here and hit delete, and it will take that away completely. Or you can duplicate a section. If you want to duplicate a section, for instance, if you want to duplicate this right here, you would just go over here, click on duplicate, and now you're going to have two of these identical. And then if you don't want them side by side, you can use these down arrows to move them to any section in the website, and then you can go in and customize and change everything that's set on here, the pictures, the wording, everything. There you have that. Now what I also want to show you is when we first came in here, you saw how it just automatically built you a website. You may not like the theme that it picked for you. So what you can do is go over here to theme, and you can try a new look. And if you do that, you can also change your color, your fonts. You can pick any fonts that you want, and it shows you over here what your font choices are. See how it changed it to the righteous font? And just be careful what you do, because sometimes you may not remember what you had there before. You can also pick font pairings where it actually has dual fonts that kind of match, and it looks pretty neat. Like, see how these are two different ones, so that it's, you know, it's a little bit different. Like this one, you'd have cabin and lotto, and see how it changes the site as well. Okay, if you want to try a new look, you would just click on this that says try new look because you may not like that exact style. So you can check modern. This is how it would look like. This one looks a little bit different. If you want this style where your contact information is right on the front. See how you have all of these different choices. I mean, you can get as creative as you want. For example, let's just say that you happen to like this one. Look what it does. It automatically puts this on the front page, and then you can click on it and go in there and edit it to say whatever you want it to say. Now, another thing that I will point out is you can change your theme colors here. You can go in and make any changes to these colors. Right now, this primary color is this, but if you wanted it to be yellow, you'd go over here and position it where you want and then move this to whatever color you want it to be. And we'll put that back where we had it, and it will leave you with the most recently used. Okay, now if you want to try a new look again, we'll go back here and it's going to give you some other choices. Let's just select this one, and here you have it, and you do have the contact button here. And again, you can customize this just about any way that you want. You can go to settings here, and that gives you even more your basic information. This is where you would go in and you put your site name, business category, email, address, phone number. So the settings button right here is very helpful. You can even select a favicon, which I suggest that you do. Let's go down here. Now, if you want to get found on Google from here, that is premium, so we're not going to mess with that. You can also go back to your site history so that if you made some changes and you didn't like them, you can restore that back. And then if you go down here, you have the option of doing the cookie banner right here. In some places, it is required that you have this and that they have the ability to accept or not. And you can type in whatever you want here. Your accept button can say whatever. And you can also have a decline button, and you can turn that on. See, a decline and accept, so that they have the choice to do either or. And there we go. Okay, so at this point, your website has not been published yet, but you can go in here and click preview so that you want to see exactly what this is going to look like. So here we're previewing it, and this is what your site so far looks like. And if you like it, you're going to go back to edit, or you could hit the X button there, and you can continue editing this as much as you would like. Okay, so I want to give you some pro tips how to navigate in here and to make it even more custom for you. Over here where we have clicked on website, you can add store. You can add appointments. You can use any of these if you want to have the chat featured there. This will pop up and you are able to put your photo in there and have the chat bot say whatever you want to. This allows your customers to send you messages directly from your site, and smart chat bots can respond to common customer questions on your behalf and easily organize and reply to messages from multiple channels in one place. This allows your customers to send you messages. Okay, now you can customize this as much as you want. You can change your greeting message. It comes defaulted to let me know if you have any questions. Change that to whatever you want. And with this selected, your greeting is enabled, okay? Then you can change your chat color. If you don't like that color and you want it to be orange, you can just go over here and we will change it to orange. See how that changed? All right, and then if you have a brand avatar you want to change to not have, like if you want it to be your logo, you'll just click here, add image, and it will pop that in right there. You can also have a confirmation message. Thanks, your message has been submitted. We'll get back to you here or via email. And then you select this button, Chatbot. It shows you here that it automatically responds to basic greeting messages from customers and prompts them for more information before escalating to your inbox. All right, so just go ahead and read all of these. It automatically detects order status. It's very, very nice. Availability hours, you can go in there and change it to specific hours that your chat box is available. So again, if you want to enable chat, just make sure that this button is highlighted under website. If you do not want the chat box, you're going to deselect it, and then you see how that's gone now. It will no longer be there. And again, if you want to enable it, you will hit enable chat and it will bring it right back so that when somebody is on your website, this can pop up and start servicing them. So we are through with that chat box. We're going to go back and then we can go back to the website portion and you can, again, visit these different sections here. If you want to pop up, you can add a pop-up here. And then what you're going to do is just enable the pop-up. And here you have a pop-up that when someone comes to your website and you can change this picture, you just click on it, add a new picture, and whatever announcement you want to type on here. Okay, so once again, you can change what this says. You can change the wording here. You can even change your button and have it go to a specific page on your website. And that button is right here. If you click on it, learn more, sign up, whatever you want to put, and then you can link it to a page. You can link it to a website URL, phone number, or email. So all of that is available. And then if you want to take payments here with this button, you can add the take payments. Now you are also able to delay that pop-up. If you scroll down to the very bottom, you'll see this delay pop-up, and you can click on that and then tell it how much time you want to delay before that pop-up pops up for your clients. You may not want it to come up immediately. You might want to wait 10 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever, so that somebody has a minute to get on your website before they see the pop-up. Okay, there's just so many things that you can do. For instance, too, right here on the image, you can actually rotate the image any way that you want. If it wasn't the way that you wanted it, you can move it around. You can make it bigger just by zooming in on it right here. There's so many nice features, and you get all of this for free just for having your domain with GoDaddy. So now let's go and preview the website before we publish it. We're going to hit this button, preview, and you're going to see what the website looks like before it is actually published, okay? There you have it, and then you can see what it would look like on a mobile by clicking this button, and this is how your website is going to look on mobile. All right, so let's go back and we're going to go to the desktop view, and we're going to go ahead and we are going to publish this. So we're going to click on publish, and you see it says just a moment. Okay, so now it says your site is published, and you have here view your site, and it is connected to GoDaddy sites. So this is the actual domain that it has right here. And if you want to connect your domain, it's saying to select a plan. But if you select a plan, you're going to have to pay money for that. So let me just show you. I'll walk you through it. It says choose a plan to upgrade your site. Once it's upgraded, your domain will get connected, but I'm going to show you a way around that, okay? So let's say not now. So for right now, your website is going to be the URL dallasmobilenotary.godaddysite.com. So you can literally just go and copy this. We're going to copy it. We'll open another browser and we will paste that in there. And then when we paste that in there, this is the website, and we did not put a delay on that pop-up. So there it is. The announcement popped right up, and then the person has the right or the ability to decline the cookies. And if you scroll down, here is your website, and it is literally live, just like that. So your website is done. However, I want to point out that this says dallasmobilenotary.godaddysite.com. You do not want it to... You don't want your clients to have to type in that long name, right? Because you purchased a domain. Okay, so what you're going to want to do, there's a little trick. It's a little pro tip because GoDaddy doesn't want you to know. They want you to upgrade to premium, right? They want you to try out this free one and then upgrade to premium. You don't have to do that. In the very beginning, when you're just starting out, you don't need to spend any extra money. And I'm going to show you how you can forward the domain name that you purchased, and it will go to this website. So what you're going to need to do is go to your domain, and here we have apostille U, and you're going to scroll across here and you're going to click on this button that says add forwarding. You click on it, And then you're going to go over to your website that you created. You're going to highlight this whole URL. You're going to right click copy. You're going to go back to forward your domain and leave this just like it is. And then you're going to right click and you're going to paste. So this is going to then have your domain forward to that website. And you can click on this preview so that you can see, yes, this is going to the right place. That's what you're going to do. I would go ahead and make it permanent. And then later on, if you do upgrade to premium, then you can take this forward off. But you're going to do that, then you're going to hit continue, and then it's going to show you forwarding added. And it says sometimes these changes can take up to 48 hours, but what I'm going to show you next is if we go into a new tab and then type in the domain that you had, and I just saved it to apostilleu.com. We're going to hit enter, and then let's see if it takes us to the website that we just created. And poof, voila, it takes you to the website that we just created so that you are able to tell your clients, hey, go to whatever the domain name is that you bought. In this case, it was Apostille U. They type in Apostille U and it goes straight to this website. And you know, of course, I'm not going to keep this, but I just wanted to show you how easy it is to set up your very own website. In less than 30 minutes, you can get it as detailed and customizable as you want, all for free without having to pay anything. And the reason we're doing this, Google is taking away your free website. So now you'll have this free website and you can post this in Google My Business. You can have this link go to your Google My Business. So if you're in Google My Business and it asks for your website, you would give it that name that you purchased, for instance, apostilleu.com. And then that way clients will click on it and they have a very simple URL and it takes them straight here. So what I want to know is if any of you have any questions. I know I tried to get through this fairly quickly, and you may get in there and go, oh no, I don't know how to do this, or I don't know how to do that, or how do I add this? Just put a comment below and we'll get your website all set up. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the like button, subscribe, and we will get more free tutorials on how to help your business. So I hope this information is helpful to you and that you're able to get started without having to spend a whole lot of money in the beginning. You're able to get your website going, give people your domain name, and look professional, because if you're going to be doing business, you should have a website, and there's no need for paying someone thousands of dollars to create something that you can do yourself. It just takes a little bit of knowledge, and it can be overwhelming if you've never done it before, but this is a quick and easy way to get your domain set up. So if you found this information helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I want you to comment if you've created your website. Go ahead and put the name of your website in the comments and share it with everyone else, and let us see what you've done, what you have created with your free website. Okay, I hope this is helpful, and I hope y'all have a wonderful evening.